All right, we're here live from Calgary. We're going to add Clint in here. He's down in Houston, and we're going to look at one of the properties that we just are in the process of doing the finishing touches on down in Houston. And I'm just going to see if I can get Clint on here right now. We're going to try a split screen property walkthrough, which is something that we've been wanting to do here for a while as far as properties that we wholesale to other investors. So I thought this is going to be a really great opportunity to share with you guys one of our deals that we've done and also prepare for the other side of our business. So looks like Clint is watching. Here we go. All right, Clint, I'm going to see if I can add you in here. All right.
All right.
Little choppy, but
How's
you're
it going
there.
there, Cal?
It is going awesome.
I'm here.
You know
Okay.
what?
Well, I've got
It
a
almost
little bit
looks
better
like.
signal here.
Do you? Okay. Yeah, we were having a little bit of signal issues in that house just because of obviously there's no Wi-Fi in the house right now. So we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like it's a nice day down in
We'll
Houston.
give it a shot. Yeah, nice and hot. Probably 85 degrees, 90 degrees, maybe a little bit hotter than that. I was too scared to look at the thermometer whenever we drove down. But the sun, we got a few clouds now, so it's cooled off a little bit outside.
I was gonna say it looks like it's better weather up here than it is down there. Anyways, all right. So yeah, this is
It is
I'll
right
tell you a
now.
little bit. Guess we got a little bit of audio lag here too. But that's okay. We'll give her a shot.
Well, why don't we do this? While you're talking, I'll start a tour of the house so that way I'm not talking.
Sure, that sounds good. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Auntie Wendy, how are ya? All right, so yeah, this is a property we picked up, and it had flooded during Hurricane Harvey. So we've spent the last few months fixing it up here, and finally got it done. It took I don't know, about 4 or 5 months to get it all ready, but we're just about to take photos and get it listed on the MLS for sale. So we've got see if we can get some shots of the inside without losing connection. This is actually my first time seeing the house except for a few photos. So looking pretty good, Clint. So that's the dining room. And this property took on about 2 feet of water during Hurricane Harvey with the flooding. So Clint, I'd like to start with that floor there to your left. I'm pretty excited about how that turned out. So we've got, everything is tile, just because of the fact that it flooded. So it looks like it's hardwood, but it's actually all tile. And it turned out really well. And the cool thing about tile is obviously it's a lot easier to handle in a flood situation should that ever happen again. So this property, because it did flood, we just want to ease any seller apprehension by making it as easy as possible should it ever happen again. So Clint, can you go over to that other really fancy looking tile? It's like that cross hatch looking section there. That part turned out really cool. Yeah. How's that look in real life?
It looks amazing in real life. If you
Yeah, that
didn't
turned out
know
really
that the
good.
wood was tile, it'd be hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, like from here you can't really tell. Oh, that's awesome. And again, sorry guys about the connection. It's a little fuzzy, but we're just doing our best with 3G there, 4G, whatever it is. So yeah, let's go on and look at some of the other parts of the house. So again, this is down in Houston, and this is a property that flooded, took on about 2 feet of water during Hurricane Harvey back in August. So we've got that all remodeled and ready to list next week. We're just scheduling to get professional photos done. And so we just wanted to try a split screen Facebook Live walkthrough. Oh, that kitchen looks great. Hey, John, how's it going? Yeah, that turned out really well. I like the backsplash and the granite. So originally, This was, I think this was built in the 70s, and it had a similar kitchen layout, but it had these two ovens in it that looked like they were Fisher Price, like toddler ovens. And you can see now that it's definitely a lot more modern looking. So that is super cool. That looks great. Christine, what is up? Figured I'd do a few lives to compete with all the activity on your Facebook page. Yeah, that backsplash looks really great. I'm really happy with how it turned out. When you're doing it remotely, obviously I'm in Calgary, so we have to put a lot of trust in our boots on the ground people and our contractors. And we did use an interior designer. We didn't actually take all of her advice. We used some of her suggestions. Some of them are a bit pricey, and then we blended the ideas of what she had with our budget. So it turned out really well. Are you down south? No, I'm not down south. I am here. We'll find an evergreen in the background. There you go. We are definitely not down south. Why would you want to be down south, man? It's so beautiful, right? Clint's down there sweating. Yeah, man, that turned out really well. I think this is gonna sell. I'm excited. What's your vibe of everything, Clint?
I've been in construction a long time, Cal, and this house looks great. They did a really great job
Awesome.
on it.
Excellent. Let's go check out, if you wouldn't mind just showing me the bathrooms, because I haven't actually seen the bathrooms, and also the master bedroom. I wanted to see how that looks. Oh, that fireplace looks great. We have pretty much redid the fireplace. It's an original fireplace, but that the brick and we did custom cabinets beside it and a custom mantelpiece. And I think that the custom woodwork there looks really nice. It really blends in with everything else. Yeah, I'm pumped. Tell you guys the truth. We originally bought this in February of last year, and we had it remodeled once, and then Hurricane Harvey hit. And so we were back to square one and had to remodel it a second time. And I actually like how this turned out the second time better than when we did it back in July. We had it finished last July. And luckily I had flood insurance on it. So the flood insurance payout was able to pay for the remodel again. So I got to see it remodeled twice. Now those toilets are really interesting. I think that's the one that they're commercial toilets and they're wall mounted, which is really odd, and it made it very tricky in finding replacement toilets. You're lagging out a little bit, Clint, but I think, yeah, so they go into the wall, so that made it pretty challenging to find something new to put in there. But we didn't want to redo all the plumbing, so we got commercial toilets in this house for some weird reason. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, I'm really pumped about this. This is my first time seeing a walkthrough of it as well, so that's cool. The bathrooms look great. They had this like pinky color, just that old 70s look in it before. And the only place we have carpet is in the bedrooms. Everything else is now tile throughout the entire house. So it is in a flood zone, and that's definitely something that we are never buying in again. Sometimes you got to learn the hard way. So that's why we put tile everywhere, to make it easy. So if it were to flood again, it'll be an easy fix. Don't have to tear up all the flooring. Let's go check out that brick wall, that accent wall in the master, Clint. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. You want to buy it? Lots of oil and gas jobs down there. You might as well just move right in. Seb, what's up, buddy? How are you? So yeah, this is just for you guys that just joined. We just finished the remodel on this house. It flooded during Hurricane Harvey. So there's that brick wall. You guys might remember that wall from when we did our first walkthrough quite a few months ago. We're trying to figure out if we're going to leave it brick or paint it, and we decided to leave it brick, and I think it looks pretty sweet. Wow, yeah, that bathroom looks great. Those mirrors are cool. So I honestly don't have a lot of say in the remodeling side of things. I am not a Martha Stewart type. I prefer to let my contractors and realtor help with those suggestions, and we just try to make it look like similar houses that sold recently that have been remodeled in the same area. Because what we don't want is to overdo it or underdo it and then not be able to sell the property. So there's always the risk of putting too much fanciness in a remodel and spending all that money and not getting the price for what you put into it. So we really try to match it with what's selling in the area and what's popular and not get too fancy. That looks good. I like the tile work in there. Yeah, really, really well done. So we're pretty pumped about this house. Do you want to maybe take a look outside and just do a quick walk around outside there, Clint? Can you hear me, Clint? I think we got a little bit of a lag, so. I'd like to see, we did some brand new landscaping on this too, just before we take our photos on Monday. So I just want to get a quick walkthrough and maybe get a feel for that as well. So yeah, this remodel cost us about $67,000 to complete. And again, this is our second remodel. We used flood insurance money on this one because unfortunately it flooded during Hurricane Harvey. We were one of the people hit, one of many, many people. So, oh yeah, that looks really good. The landscaping turned out well. I like those big trees on the corner. We had someone actually make an offer to buy one of those big trees for like almost $1,000, but I didn't want to take them down. They're beautiful. So, yeah, that looks great. This is my first time, actually Clint's first time too, seeing this house since it's been done. So we just thought we'd do a Facebook Live just to test it out. We want to do more of these split screen walkthroughs in our other business where we wholesale. So a lot of the times what we do, instead of keeping them and fixing them, we just get these properties under contract and we sell them to other investors. And then they take them and fix and flip them or keep them and rent them. So I like to test this Facebook Live and do this on our company website just so we can give investors a feel for the house without having to go and see it. So what was that, Christine? I need to scroll down. Have him zoom in on the sign. Oh yeah, can you zoom in on our sign there, Clint? What's up, Jordan? Hey, Brad. Or is that Carrie? There we go. So I'm going to be happy to get this one sold. We've had this one on the books for quite some time, so I'm going to be pumped to let it go. I think it's gonna go quick. Especially we've got it priced very, very affordably for this area, and the craftsmanship is really turned out well. So there's quite a few houses that flooded in this area that are on the market that have been remodeled as well. So we're going to be priced to beat that. Yeah, that looks great. Well, I guess I won't keep this going too long, but thanks, Clint, for walking us through, and thank you guys for checking it out. It's fun testing this out. So.
All right, thanks, Cal. Sorry about all the network issues, people. It was pretty bad service here.
No, it turned out way better than I thought. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
All right.